Hey everyone, welcome to Make It Rock, the show where I show you how I make it rock and how you can too. And let's and I'm Thomas Christ, by the way, host of the show. At least last time I checked, I was. Hello, Ali Gratilla. Welcome, Lake Pulver. I thank you so much, Ali. Hello, Rebel Rocker. Man, so good to see you. Gortium85. What is up? We got one of our great mods here, DJ Big Red, and yeah, you can do all of the things. So thank you for that, and getting all that in there. Hello, Amelia, my lovely wife from downstairs in Lurkland, and hello, Jade Star. Thank you for sending everybody over here. Awesome Soundbox pack show. It was really awesome there. Cinematic Alpha doing some great stuff as they always do, and hopefully you get that hearing straightened out. I know that can be a real pain. Hey, Studio 6 is +1. It's so good to see you here. Yeah, it's been a little while, but great to have you here with us. I know it's a late one for you, so I appreciate you being here. Appreciate anybody else who may be lurking out there. If you do want to hit that like button, I'd appreciate that as well. But we're gonna get into the show here. Last week I started off doing a remix of one of my songs from my last album, Hollow and Chosen of God, and this week I'm going to continue doing that. And so let's get into it, and let's get started here. Let's get FL Studio up on the screen, and let's see what is going on here with this track. So I'm just gonna play through it and refresh my memory. I haven't done anything with this, haven't touched it since last week. So let's see what where we're up to.
What really worries me today is what's going to happen to us if machines can think. And what interests me specifically is, can they? Well, it's very hardcore. You could ask me a question 52 years ago, and it was very far-fetched. Today, all the stuff we know that don't really know. I suspect we'll come back in 4 or 5 years, I'm so sure they really do. So if you're confused, Dr. How do you think that is? We're just really beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I guess we don't illustrate this point, but it's become amazing.
We made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected.
Hey, Denise, welcome.
Talk to ourselves and know they hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction, and of time is sinking down to the end. So full of malice, while we're raising
Hey, Costa, welcome.
drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
I'm convinced that the machines can and will think. I don't mean the machines will behave like men. I don't mean for very long time we can have physical bones distinguishing the last marble. And I don't think I know what other
We think we're God chosen, but the faunt's long been frozen. Glory in the highest.
is up?
We paid for freedom. We're unaware of where machines of destruction. In a time of sick down till the end. So full of malice, but we praise the chalice. Drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed.
So that's where we're at with the song, and yeah, there's some. I think I'm on a good direction here, but I think there's some stuff that I could definitely work on a little bit more. And one of the things that was annoying me, because I know I kind of ran out of time last time, and it needs some kind of a at the end. You know what I mean? And I just couldn't find something. But I know there are things in here, and I'm gonna try to find it. We'll try the cloud again. I know that's what I looked at last time. Let's just try boom effects. Let's see if something comes up here. So the one problem with the FL Cloud is the search is not always the best. Let's just see here. That's what I'm looking for. That's a little bit more. Okay. Anything else showing up? Ooh. Oh, that's it. That's the one right there. That is the one. That's what we need. That's the thing. Okay. So let's just drag it on in here. All right. Now, let's just make sure. Where am I at as far as okay? We're up to 28, so I probably want to put that on 29. So that's what I'll do. Put it on 29. And lower the volume. Now, if you have this thing unassigned, this is one of the interesting things about FL Studio. Then what it does is it just sends it directly to the master, so you would still hear it. But if you assign it to an effects channel, you have a little more control over it, and it's just one of the interesting little quirks of when I first started using FL Studio, everything just went to the master because I didn't route anything to mixer channels. But you learn these things as you go along. Yeah, I think that's what it needed.
Drinking the blood we're blessed.
That makes all the difference right there. Man, Bear, you've been through so much, man. I hope they can help you with everything. It's a lot. I know. We're all going through it. We're all going through it in one way or another. Or then you're like me, and you go to the doctor yesterday, and we had the wrong date in the calendar. So we were running around trying to get to the doctor's appointment, and we go in and they look it up and they're like, "Oh, we don't see you here," and it's like, "Oh, your appointment is tomorrow." So I went back today. It was fine. Everything's okay, but it was interesting. DJ Big Red asks, question: when you're creating a song, do you have a set length duration in mind? 4 minutes, 80 bars, or just let the song dictate the outcome? I think it's more the latter. I just let the song dictate. I always have in my mind that I'm gonna do like some kind of. I will say that on the new album, which is getting very, very close to being finished, there is a song that exceeds 7 minutes. But I'm always thinking I'm gonna create like some kind of massive like 10, 12 minute epic prog rock song. And it just doesn't happen because my brain doesn't work that way. But it's a lifelong goal, and it remains a goal and not an actual thing that's happening. All right, so I wasn't liking this intro, but I think I can fix it by doing something rather not difficult. So I'm gonna go to the mixer. I do have, I think all that is going through. Let me just make sure of this. So we have these little these drum hits here on track 1. I just want to see exactly. Okay. I want to see where these are being routed to. Okay, so that's going to mixer track 22. So I'm going to bring up the mixer. I'm going to go scroll over to mixer track 22, which I did not, of course, label anything. Because why would we do that? Hey, Pete Johns, welcome. Good to see you, Pete. Hope you're doing well this morning. It'll be still pretty early in the morning for you. All right. And yes, don't forget the thumb infatuation and love. It does help. Let's go to Fruity Filter. And what I'm going to do is there's a cutoff, and I believe it's set to, we don't want any high pass, we just want low pass. So let me check this and make sure this is going to do what I want it to do. Okay. Yep. Okay. So what we're going to do is I have this already selected, and we're going to go back to this plugin, and we're going to create an automation clip. So here we go. And what's going to happen is this filter is going to slowly open as these play. And an unhealthy thumb obsession. Thumb obsession. I like it. Oh, see, that's going to be cool. But
we're just really beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I've got to illustrate this point.
You can hear. Hey, Leela. Welcome, Leela. Leela did a great show earlier today on covers versus remixes and stuff like that. Sampling.
We're just really beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I've got to illustrate this point.
So I think the idea here is that we want it to kind of slowly ramp up, and then it quickly ramps up there in this last measure. I think that's going to be cool, though.
Oh, it's a very hard question. After you asked me that question just a few years ago, I said it was very far-fetched. Maybe I was not with it. I don't really know. I suspect if we come back in 4 or 5 years, I'll say sure there is. Well, you're confused back to how do you think that would be? We're just really beginning to understand the capabilities of it. I've got to illustrate this.
Yeah, I'm liking that. All right. Let's see what else we can do here. Now I'm also thinking on this chorus part. Okay, what I'm gonna do, we got rid of the original guitars. I'm gonna go to unsorted and let's open up one of my favorite things in the entire world these days. Ample Metal Hellraiser. This is a guitar VST that really sound, and it's made to emulate. I think it's a 9-string guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9-string guitar. I put it in keyboard mode. We're gonna turn the doubling on. And we'll see how this works. Okay, let's get rid of the delay. Actually, though, I think what I want to do is open up a preset first. So there's a preset here. This is the one I always use, Psychosocial 2. And now we'll go back. I need to actually just save all this as a preset. Maybe I could do that right here live on the stream with you instead of doing this every time. All right, let's make sure it's just turned down. I think we want to put this up on 30, I think we're at. All right. And then we'll go into here and we will turn this side, put the small reverb on. I don't want a lot of reverb. And then we'll go into here and all right. That is going to be awesome. So let's just see what we got going on here. Create a new pattern. Let's figure out what note that should be. It's just a D. Okay. Easy enough. Sometimes I do put the notes in this way. See what's going on in here. Okay. There we go. All right, doesn't look like there's anything here. I can just go ahead and slap that in there. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. All right, so that does something a little different there. Like a B flat, E flat. Hey, Dan, welcome. Thank you. Now maybe you're starting to see why I like FL Studio. Because you can just do this on the fly. You can just throw this extra stuff in there.
We start the new war. We pay for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware of war machines of destruction, and our time is sinking down to the end. So full of malice.
All right, so we're gonna get to this last. This should be the last chorus here. Now I want to do something a little different with these. That will actually go there, but that's fine. So we'll come over here. Go ahead, select all this. Copy, paste, and we're gonna make full power chords out of this sucker. So all we're doing is creating an open fifth, you know, D A D. Okay. We'll get the other one. Make that unique as a pattern. And then we'll do the exact same thing. So all I'm doing, Control C, Control V. Voila. V. There we go. Now we have that whole thing in full power chords. Now, what I might also want to do, let's see here. Let's see if okay. See, because what I'm doing is making this like a faster strumming thing. So instead of dun dun dun, it's dun na 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 na. Let's see how that worked out. Now I still have to do it on this one, of course. I wonder if I probably could just select all these. Yeah. This is a much faster way to do it. I should have just done it that way to start with. Now there is one thing, yeah, I do have a MIDI keyboard. But right now I've been just kind of working with the MIDI notes. So, I had another idea. I had one of my ideas. I get those sometimes. This is what I'm thinking. I'm going to separate these into 4. And then what we'll do is we'll select these and we'll change the velocity because this is the little magic trick you can do. I'll put these velocities down here because then watch this. Changes into palm mutes. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on 34. And we'll select them. I'll take the velocities down here. All right, I think that might sound cool. All right. So, yeah, that's working out pretty good. Now, then the question becomes, should I do anything with these vocals? Because we could take
We made a graveyard with our agony bones.
like we could take something like zoom in here.
We paid for freedom.
Okay, so I have to cut that right before right there. So we'll do that. And I mean, really. Now let me undo that. Let me just undo all that. Wonder if I could get away with that. Could I get away with that? I don't know. But we will find out. What was that on? Let's see. Okay, that's on the verse. Yeah. Verse lead. Mm-mm-mm. I'll get this other one. Get this other one. There it is.
Oh, it's very hard question to answer. If you'd asked me that question just a few years ago, I'd have said it was very far-fetched. Maybe I just thought with me, I don't really know. I suspect it will come back in 4 or 5 Oh, that's very hard. Really no.
So we'll have that in the beginning. That could be fun. I'm just kind of putting these in here. Mm. I think I messed this up. All right. There's a faster, slightly faster way to do that. There we go. Let's see how that works. Check the beginning. And yes, this is Ample Sound Hellraiser 9-string guitar. There it is. Right on. Thank you, DJ. And these things, they have all kinds of guitars. I have the Hellraiser, I have the Eclipse, and I just recently got the there's another one that's a Stratocaster. Because I had these kind of metal ones and I didn't have like a regular one. I was like, all right, so I think these probably, and they do have a free they have a free acoustic guitar, the Ample Sound Lite, and they also have a free bass guitar. All right. I think I just need to take these and bring them down here so they're not. Still think it's not because it needs to be like don't do the hell is it? There we go. Alright. We're gonna have to select this one. Fade these out so they don't clash with. There we go. Thought of something else I could probably do too. We'll do another channel. Do another pattern. And go here. Unsorted. We're gonna go to this ample Hellraiser. I'm gonna clone it. Meow. That's the cloning noise. Meow. And yeah, don't forget, by the way, we got You Rock coming up tomorrow. That's right after Leela does Fur and Frets. Jade Star does Obsidia by Four Pockets. So come on by. There's still maybe a little bit of room if you have a last-minute track. bit.ly/You Rock submit. But that form is going to be closing pretty soon, I think. But don't worry, because it'll reopen. And then we're going to have to talk about 200th episode of You Rock that's going to be coming up next week, which I'm not ready for it, but it's here. You know what I mean? I have no control over it. All right, so I'm going to turn the doubling off on this one. Lower the volume a little bit. I go in the piano roll. Let's just see what the spacing on this needs to be. Yeah, that. This is a very industrial thing to do. Okay, so halfway through this verse.
In a graveyard with a agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but we're unaware.
Okay, that also needs some type of a. I have a snare drum here. We need a roll to go into that. To go into that chorus.
Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware of war machines of destruction, and a
So what I did there is I added some open ones going in. So we're just escalating upwards.
Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're unaware, but who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction. And our time is ticking down. Who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction. And our time is who is it for? We're unaware, but we're machines of destruction. And our time is ticking down till the end.
All right. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at with this one. And yeah, definitely if you haven't hit the like button, please do that. Helps the algorithm. It helps you. It helps me. It helps everybody. So I'm going to play through this one, and I think I'm going to let you go. Hopefully somebody has a link to Jade's Jade is having a members show after this, preparing for Songtember. Hopefully, somebody. Actually, I think I have it. Do I have it? That's not going to work. Of course, it's not going to work. So yeah, if anybody has a link for that, because here's the thing, YouTube has taken a giant crap today, and for whatever reason, like videos aren't showing up in YouTube Studio. I can't make changes to anything. I can't, and when I set the show up, that show didn't exist yet, so I couldn't set a thing, and now I can't change it. Thanks YouTube for that. But anyway, if somebody could put a link to that, you do have to be a member on Jade's channel, which you should be. Thank you, Jade. There you go. I would send you all over there if I could, but YouTube has made that impossible, which is fun. Anyway, so I'll go out with playing this one for you. I do want to thank you all for being here today for this, and I hope you glean some stuff about the way that I do things. Because a lot of times, people would say to me, "Oh, we really want to see your process. We really want to see your process. How do you do these things? How do you put this stuff together?" Well, now I'm doing this show to show you exactly that. So I hope that you're finding this helpful, finding it interesting and informative. Next week, this show may not be here because I'm doing a pre-show for URock 200, which I think is going to have to be here. But I think what I'm going to do, because we're getting into Songtember, I do need to put, like, I'm going to have to do like a pre-recorded show and just put it up so it'll just randomly appear. So I think that's the way I'm going to handle it. But yeah, we do need to keep going with the show because I got to get to work on some stuff for Songtember, which we'll be talking about. I'm trying to find a time to do a little Songtember launch show, but keep an eye out for that. It's crazy time now because we're getting into Songtember. If you don't know what the Songtember is, you can check it out over on Pete's channel, on Pete's website, and studiolivetoday.com/Songtember. We'll give you all the information. If you don't know what the heck a Songtember is, we make a song in a month. Pete Johns, Studio Live Today, started the tradition. We've been doing it since 2019. It's a lot of fun. You should participate in it, but there'll be more information on that going forward. Like I said, next week, we've got the big URock 200 show. I'll be doing a pre-show for that here in this time slot. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening around the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you are ringing the bell and all that fun stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go out and play this one, and I'm probably just going to end the show at that point. So much love, take care, and most importantly, keep rocking, everybody. I'll see you.
hell is it for?
And what
How the hell is it for?
repeat after it.
How the hell is it for?
I don't really know. I suspect
How the hell is it for?
if you're confused back in how you get down.
How the hell is it for? How the hell is it for? Made a graveyard with our agony bones, and information lost its flavor along the way. We called on God, but the line's been disconnected. Talk to ourselves and only hear what we want to say. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're on a web of machines of destruction, and of time is sinking down to the end. So full of malice, power raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair.
I'm convinced it's kind of worth it. I don't mean to change what we hate on that. I don't mean for a very long time. We can have to just put off the same thing and that's my rubber. But I don't think my daughter will ever know.
We think we're God's chosen, but the fall's long been frozen. Glory in the highest with our chest ripped open, exposing our hearts to the winter's chill. Forget your hose on us, we are crippled. The couch to kill. Peace only lasts until we start the new war. We paid for freedom, but who is it for? We're on a web of machines of destruction, and our time is sinking down to the end. So full of malice, but we're raising the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair. Peace only lasted till we started the war. We paid for freedom. How the hell is it for? We're on a web machines of destruction, and our time is ticking down to the end. So full of malice, but we raise the chalice, drinking the blood we bless from tears of despair. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood we're blessed. Drinking the blood